André Frei, Chairman of Sustainability at Partners Group. Welcome to IPEM. Thanks very much for joining us. How does it feel to be back at a major event, face to face with colleagues, peers? What's it like?
No, it's really great. I love France. I love the weather that you guys have here in Paris, and it's indeed good to talk to employees of Partners Group, but especially also to clients that have been invested with us for a long time, to see them again in person.
One of the main things that's coming up, André, is sustainability as a theme, which is obviously you're chairman of that part of the business at Partners. What do you think some of the major trends, themes and issues that are coming up within sustainability for private equity?
Well, I believe, I've heard people describe sustainability as value creation 4.0. Right? Our industry, like in the 80s, 90s, was about financial engineering. That's a commodity by now. There has been a lot of talk and actually real action in our industry about operational value creation. I believe we have been really successful in transforming some of our investments. That was value creation 2.0. 3.0 is about digitization. We've all talked about this for the past decade. And I believe a huge opportunity and a risk for the decades to come is sustainability. So 4.0, like a real strategic topic. I look forward to our industry tackling sustainability in a credible and determined manner.
One thing that we've seen is the rise of impact funds and specific impact funds being raised. Is that a trend that we're going to see continue under the banner of sustainability? And maybe as a follow-on to that, is it possible for these impact funds to achieve all of the purpose-driven ambitions they have, as well as the returns that LPs are used to?
Well, private markets by now or soon will be like a $10 trillion industry. And if I'm not mistaken, we have like $3 trillion of dry powder. And I believe part of this will be invested in an impact type of way, but only part of it. So I don't believe that private markets entirely will focus on impact investing. The first and foremost mandate given to private markets investment managers like Partners Group is to generate attractive returns for the clients. But it's also clear by now that sustainability, and that is sustainability plus planet plus people, is a package. And the investors expect that private market investors focus not just on prosperity or financial returns to the clients, but equally expect that we do something for people and the planet. In some cases, it's going to be real impact that we can prove. For example, in the decarbonization giga theme, if you build a renewable infrastructure platform that's real additionality, you have helped the world in this fight against climate change. But in many cases, it's going to be a less direct, a less impact type of initiative that we should still tackle, but not overblow.
Yeah, okay, so it's got to be kept within perspective what you're actually looking at. You mentioned people there, and I wonder what the role of talent in organizations, big organizations like yours, has to play as we look at the sustainability agenda, that 4.0 agenda that you're talking about. Are we having to train people with new skills, new SG skills, how to look at non-financials and their relevance to different funds? Is it something that you still keep in the corner office with one dedicated team, or is it something you expect everybody to have now?
No, I believe every employee expects Partners Group to have a sustainability focus. So the ESG team at Partners Group really trains the investment professionals. They need to really follow procedures. When they perform a due diligence, they need to look at also sustainability dimensions. But ultimately, at this point, I believe you can be really active on the sustainability side by doing the right thing. Often it's common sense. You don't have to first develop an entire financial or impact accounting system to get started. And that is why Partners Group takes it seriously during due diligence, but then also during the holding period, where we want to really build better companies. And that, of course, takes people with a financial background, but it equally takes engineers, electrical engineers. For example, when it's about renewable energy, it takes different types of profiles, and that's why diversity and inclusion is such an important topic for our company.
Yeah, so it's diversity and inclusion is not just a nice to have, but it's something that's actually having a meaningful impact in terms of delivering this kind of sustainability agenda. You can't do it without.
It's delivering sustainability, and it's delivering also the attractive financial returns. If you look at the business, and if you want to build a better business, it does take different perspectives. So it cannot be just French people in an investment committee, or just Swiss, or just Americans. It has to be different perspectives, nationalities, genders, any type of perspective that helps us analyze an investment from a different angle, but also to develop this asset in that dimension.
Great. André, thank you for talking to me. Really enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of IPEM.
Thank you, Sam. Great to have you.